Following the development of Islamic banking system, which is comprehensive and integrated with the international financial system, almost all sectors of conventional banking and finance offer parts of Islamic banking practices in their service system. This is to fulfill the demands and needs of the customers as well as the industry. Malaysia has its own mission to become the world Islamic banking center. Islamic banking and finance refers to a banking system which is based on the Islamic laws, or also known as the Sharia laws. The basic principles that constitute Islamic banking are the reciprocal sharing of risks and profits between two parties, and assurance of fairness for all, and the transaction conducted is based on business activities or underlying assets. These principles are supported by the core values of Islamic banking, which encourages activities that nurture entrepreneurship, generating business and commerce, as well as encouraging societal development or benefits. Activities involving interest or riba, gambling or maisir, and speculative transactions or gharar are prohibited. Islamic financial concepts like ijara or hire purchase, mudarabah or shared profits, and musyarakah or sharing gives flexibility, creativity, and a choice of Islamic financial products to the consumers, besides being able to set a higher standard for investment and encourage responsibility and a higher reduction of risk.
Islamic banking and finance is just a banking system similar to the conventional ones, but then the unique characteristic about Islamic banking is that it works on the basis of Sharia or Islamic law. So basically there are certain boundaries that this banking system needs to adhere to, and they have to make sure that whatever the banking operation is being conducted does not transgress the Sharia principles. So why is it becoming bigger and bigger now? I can say that it is gaining a lot of interest from when we talk about from the global perspective. Basically, we are talking about a Muslim consumer amounting to around 1.6 billion Muslims globally. So basically, there is a demand for this kind of market, and besides, conventional banking has been in existence for quite a long time. So throughout the decade, we have seen the conventional banking going through a lot of ups and downs, and going through a lot of recessions, and there are many times when the system has been tested. Basically, when we talk about Islamic banking and finance, we must remember that it is not only being made available for the Muslims only. It is basically for all, because why? It promotes what you call justice, it promotes fairness, and it is designated to address for all people from all around the world, from all walks of life. So basically, we do not restrict Islamic banking only to Muslims. Basically, it is available for all, and that's the beauty of this Islamic banking and finance. So we have to remember that Islamic banking and finance itself is just a segment of an Islamic economy when you talk about Islamic economy as a whole. So basically, the philosophy that is being applied in Islamic banking must be in parallel with the philosophy of Islamic economy. So what are the philosophies? Well, we are talking about a system that promotes justice and equity. We are talking about a system that will promote fairness, especially when people are conducting transactions. And furthermore, One of the salient philosophy behind Islamic economy is the proper distribution of wealth. So basically, an Islamic banking and finance can be the industry to be that agent to play that important role in the distribution of wealth. In general, banks are considered as the front line of an economy. That's how important it is. And the same goes to Islamic banks. So based on the philosophy of Islamic banking and finance that we have discussed earlier, we can see that the role that they are playing is quite important. So in general, Islamic banks play the role of development by channeling funds, to those who are in surplus to those who are in deficit. So basically, what Islamic bank does would be more than that, where they do not just channel it, but then they take the risk together with the participants of the economy. And furthermore, in honoring the spirit of the philosophy of Islamic banking and finance, what Islamic banks will do is that they will make sure that justice and equity is being held up in the economy, where we can see that the transactions that are being done in daily basis would be conducted in a fair manner. There will be no party will be taken advantage of. All parties will gain the same mutual consensus on transactions, and basically everything is done in a more appropriate manner. And as has been mentioned before, they are an important agent for the distribution of wealth in an economy. So the industry is currently growing rapidly year by year. And when we talk about growth, we can see quite a number of opportunities for people who would like to enter this industry. So basically, what do you need to enter this industry? Well, first, the important thing is knowledge. So what you need is the knowledge in banking, but then you have to add with knowledge in Sharia as well. I believe there are many places that are offering mu'amalat-based courses or Islamic transactions, and basically when you have this, it is a basic criteria for you to enter this industry. However, if you want to take a step further, I would advise the students to go for Sharia-based courses as well as other banking courses. Because why? The most sought after people in this industry are those people who are well versed both in Sharia and banking practices. When we talk about the job prospects, there are plenty of job prospects are available, and we can see that in a normal economic condition, there will always be vacancies for students who are interested to join this industry. If the opportunities does not lie in Malaysia, it could be elsewhere. It could be outside of Malaysia. Remember, when Malaysia is becoming #1, meaning to say that the talent pool here is being sought after not only in Malaysia, but also from other countries outside Malaysia. Hence, I would like to state that the opportunities are plenty and you have to know to find your way around this industry.
The comprehensive Islamic financial system provides a wide investment opportunity to Muslim investors and conventional investors in the portfolio management to fulfill their financial needs. The world is now opening up to the advantages and authority of Islamic banking and finance, which is more beneficial, systematic, and integrated.